Hey everybody. I know it's been a while, so I'm trying to get a few reviews and stuff in tonight since I actually have the opportunity to. The past few months have been a little crazy for me. I actually have recently moved, and that's kind of what this video is about. It took me a few months to actually finally find that right place that I could afford and was in a good area, wasn't too crazy in price and everything like that. So now I actually finally have the time to sit down and do some reviews and just give you my opinion on stuff. I have nothing else better to do. My job don't pay me enough kind of thing, and I don't work all these extra hours because it's not worth it. So now that I've finally moved and able to get myself situated and set and stable and stuff, I can finally get back into doing this, which I actually kind of like doing, surprisingly. But this one is going to be basically, it's going to be about my landlords, which is weird, but I know most of you won't know where I stay, and I'm not going to say that. But if people are able to find this company and they either have a sister or brother company nearby locally with you, or if you just happen to be in the area that I stay within a general region, I would suggest using them. It's called Callahan Rentals, and it's spelled basically just how it sounds. And personally, I didn't have any issues with them, and I still haven't. I've only been here a month, but I mean, my place, I pay under $500 for a 2 bedroom, and I've got kids, and it's big enough. Surprisingly, it's in a decent neighborhood. Nothing bad happens. I've lived in this area before, so I know the area, which helps, but just this part of the area I've never lived. I've never even been down this road until I came and looked here and viewed the house. And I went through it, you just kind of get those vibes, and it was a good place. I like it. The company has been great with me. I mean, any questions, even no matter how stupid they are, they never kind of like rolled their eyes, got an attitude, or anything like that. And I work retail most of my life. I've worked food service most of my life. Right now, I'm working customer service. So, I mean, I've heard my fair share of stupid questions. And trust me, you think you find the stupidest question that someone asks you, and then the next day, someone comes and asks you something stupider or more stupid or whatever. English wasn't my strong point. But it doesn't matter. They're very professional, very nice, courteous. I don't think I've ever had an encounter where they were rude, and I've went there multiple times before I actually found this place, and they're a great company. It's called Callahan Rentals again, and I mean, personally, I would suggest it if you figure out that you live nearby. Please don't come and find me, and then I would go and talk to them. And if you realize you have a brother or sister company or whatever they call it that's in comparison even close to who they are, I would go for it. This company is great. I love them. I've had places where I was renting a house and it was ran by slumlords. They lied to me about everything that was going on with the house. And when I confronted them about it or brought up any issues, they denied all of it. Like I was crazy or lying or something. So this company is great to me. I haven't had any issues. When I first moved in, they had left just like some minor maintenance stuff in some of the kitchen cabinets, just like vent stuff to like put with the oven and light bulbs and stuff like that. And I was supposed to put a work order in for anything like that within the first week, and I put those things in within like 2 days. They came and got everything. They give you the option to where they can just come in and without your permission, or they can wait until someone's there and come in with your permission. Because I don't, like I said, I'm broke. I don't have anything that is worth value really, except for maybe my TVs. And they're not big, they're not fancy or anything like that. But like I said, I've got kids. So I don't need anything big or fancy because they're just going to break it anyways. And so I just let them come on in. Within 2 days, they came in, got everything. They even left me the light bulbs. Most places won't do that. And I mean, I know that sounds silly, but when financially, um, you're on a strict budget, it's simple stuff like that helps. And the fact that they left it, I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but I'm keeping it because I'll need it eventually. So it's just one of those weird things that you're glad they did it, even though it was one of those small things. And mind you, I've never met the maintenance man or woman. I don't know who they are, what they look like, or anything like that. But every time I go into the office, they're sweet. The two women that work the front desk are amazing. They're nice. They've never gotten an attitude. I don't know the person who personally owns this house because they actually also, if you own a house and you're wanting to rent it, but you don't want to go through the hassle, you go to them and they'll rent it for you. They don't own any of the properties that they rent out. Or they might own a few, but most of them, it's just normal people like me and you. Well, depends on your financial budget, but not me. But people that have rental properties and just get tired of having to deal with it themselves, they enlist this company and they will rent it out for them. And so, anybody has any property they want to rent, they can go to them or let me know in about a year and I could possibly rent it from you. But it's one of those weird things that when you struggled so much with trying to find a good place for you, for your family, for your friends, or anything like that, and you've came across all these bad places to find a good rental company that you can rent from that's not going to screw you over like my past rental companies have, it's a good feeling. And I love this company and I'd 100% recommend them. They're called Callahan Rentals, and look them up. I'm not 100% sure you live in this area so you can rent from them. They might have stuff out of state. They might have a sister agency that they work with in other states. I don't know, so I'm not going to say that they do. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is the company that I rent from, Callahan Rentals, is an amazing company. And so if you look them up and you realize that you are local to them, I would definitely 100% suggest doing it. You won't regret it. I've never had any issues. Even before I got this place, I never had any issues with them. So I would suggest that you go and you at least look them up and see what you like if you can find something. Well, that's it for right now. Y'all have a good day and a good night. Bye. Thank you.